All right, so same thing. We always start with the same steps. We look first, can I simplify? Well, there's no like terms on either side. There's no parentheses telling me I need to multiply, so there's nothing that I can simplify, so it's already done. Step 2 is now moving variables to one side of the equation. So I do see here that I have variables on both sides, so I'm going to move them to one side of the equation. So I'm going to first draw this line down the middle again. Remember, anytime we move from one side of that equation to the other, we need to do the inverse. When you're doing this, you can do it in different ways. Some people like to move their lower variables to the variable that has more on that side, so that way their variable is staying positive. I always just move to the left. So I'm going to move this 7x to the other side. Whenever we're moving an entire quantity, we want to make it 0. So that means the only way that we can 0 something out without messing up our problem is through addition and subtraction. So if I want to move 7x to the other side of the equation, I need to subtract, because a positive 7x minus 7x is 0. So they cancel out, and now I have 12x minus 7x, which is 5x, minus 11, which is equal to 9. So now that I moved all my variables to one side of the equation, I'm now going to move on to that step 3, which is our isolate. And remember, we are using our PEMDAS in reverse. So I'm going to read this out to myself again and see, well, what's being done to my variable. 5 times x minus 11 is equal to 9. So I see we're subtracting and multiplying just like we did in our other problem. So now I'm just going to go through each one. Well, the inverse of subtraction we know is addition. So I'll add 11 to both sides to cancel this out. So now I have 5x is equal to, well, 9 plus 11 is 20. And then I'm going to move on to the other one. Well, the inverse of multiplying is division. So 5 divided by 5 we know is going to get me 1. So now we have x is equal to 20 divided by 5, which is 4. And then you can plug x back in to check your work if you'd like.